Alright, so Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is finally here. I gotta say, this is probably one of the biggest games I've covered so far this year. I know it's kind of early, but I would not be surprised if this game wins some kind of award, if not multiple, because it's absolutely amazing. I also want to give a massive thank you to PlayOn. They're actually sponsoring this first video, and the developers Warhorse Studios. My goodness. Talk about having faith in your product. They gave me this game so early, I was not anticipating that at all, but much love to both of you. Means a lot to me. And a few things when we get into the video. So Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to be available to buy on February 4th, 2025. It's going to be on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. At the very top of the description, there should be a custom link. Just click that if you want to check out the game yourself or buy it. It's all there for you. Just click that. It'll take you where you need to go. And while this is a direct sequel to the first game, it's also a very good standalone game by itself. It's a perfect entry point for a lot of new players. They basically took everything from the first game and just refined it. The combat system, the skill system, the reactive world, everything about the story. The game is much larger now as well. So, because of that, I decided to make this my longest part 1 I've ever done. This is one of those games I would love to see do well, but it's really out of my hands once I upload it to YouTube. So, if you want a full series, I'll see how it does in likes and views and everything. If we get like 50,000 likes in the first, I guess, week or so of this video going live, I was going to say day, but that's, feels like it's impossible, right? Anyways, love you all. I'm actually curious when you found my YouTube channel because I'm coming up on my 15 years on this website, which is even insane to think about. I was 23 years old when I began this whole thing. Now I'm about to be 38 on February 10th. And I really want to say thank you for believing in me because y'all have changed my life and I would not be here without you. It means a lot to me. Let's go ahead and get this.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Positions!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Lower the gates!
Last rites. Playing as Father Godwin from the first game. Nice.
Godwin, over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
All right, buddy. I got you.
Shoot it!
Hold on. Got one. I'm stuck. There we go. We're chilling. Knock down the ladder. Okay. Oh, it actually curved up. I was kind of going for the heart there. I guess I need to actually aim lower anyways for headshots. Yeah, it's perfect. Game already looks amazing. Opening cutscene gave me chills. All right. Kind of far away. Okay, they're already dying. This could be like an automatic area. Maybe it just plays out no matter what you do. We'll see. There's a lot. Okay. Can't see. Oh, somebody standing there. Are they still there? Yeah, they are. Oh, they're about to breach. Hold on. It's a siege.
Take that!
What are they even shooting at?
Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Can I take this? Oh, I can. Give me that thing. All right, let's go. Going as fast as I can.
Get over here, that crossbow. Enjoy the light.
Oh, they're just standing there. Hold on. I feel like we need something to happen here.
Don't let them have the way for you. Take cover.
I got one in the back. Hey, nice. Burned him alive. Let's go.
Draw your sword and follow me.
All right. Holster weapon. Okay, I see it all right there. It's been a while since I played the first game. 2018 to be precise. I spent 7 years ago. Wow. Pretty cool opening so far, though.
Fucking wait this last.
Knock down the ladder. Oh, here's one right here.
Don't let them
Oh, God. Easy. Oh, the directional combat. Lay down, buddy.
Get him from behind.
Shove that down.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortune. You vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a or two.
that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
So that's Hans from the first game, and I'm playing as Henry from the first game. That was his friend as well.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
I guess I'll agree.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
I'll agree to that.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
All right, what is your play style? Let's go ahead and see. All right, soldier, advisor, or scout? I think I kind of like soldier out of the three, but let's see. So you can kind of like pick and choose. Like this is kind of like a starting pad essentially. So we'll start with soldier, and then if I want to change it later on, like add points elsewhere, I can definitely do that. So
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
all right, persuasion. That's a lot. Look at all this stuff on the screen. Hold on, let's go ahead and read this. We got speech, charisma, might. Hold on, let's see. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side in dialogues. You will have to have a choice of some of the options below to define how you. Okay, but beware. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party within dialogues. You'll have several options on how to react. So I like that the bottom actually, it's so straightforward. It's not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. Threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless. Okay. I like how self-explanatory that is. All right. So I feel like this one's probably better based off of the point system, but like I said, that doesn't really matter. We can help you with the bandits. We could actually, yeah, if we kind of band together, maybe they'll be chill, but an alliance is kind of the same thing, but this is the bottom one.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place as a sign of goodwill, and then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
All right, easy riders. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Look at this area we're in. This game already looks amazing, just from the grass textures and everything. All right, here we go. Buddy,
Henry,
can I pet you?
Call off that mutt of yours.
Hey, buddy.
Heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah.
All right, so journal, tap down. Okay, player menu, general information, got you. Lot to take in the beginning, but it's all good. There's even more we got. Okay, equipped items, amount, strength, quality, weight, price. So if it has the... Okay, I'm seeing different things now. Okay, got you. Pretty massive breakdown. It's going to take some time to kind of learn everything again, but I played the first game for quite a while. I only did like a couple of videos. I think I got to the end of the prologue, whereas the prologue in this game, it seems like they showed the title screen after like the opening area with Father Godwin. So I like how the armor system, it's basically like you got to put on the layers correctly. That's what it seems like. Okay. Must wear additional head protection under your helmet. And it looks like, okay, multiple coats of arms. So the symbol right there. Use it multiple times. Got you. Okay. Oh, so you can just switch. So there's 3 different... Really? So you essentially have like a loadout. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we got to put everything on. I guess like the order doesn't matter too much as long as we just have it all together. I think we're good there. So that's all on. Okay. Player. Let's see what we got. Player tab. Following important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perk points, stat skills, and warfare capabilities. Okay. And we got buffs, reputation, combos, animal companions. I like the sound of that. Like the dog the entire time was just kind of following. That's awesome. Look at that. Just rotate him around. Inventory. We don't have any weapons right now, so all right. How about crafting? What is this? Nothing there yet. 0 out of 19 recipes. And it's... Okay, it's for each thing. Got you. And then, of course, we got this. I love... One of the things I've kind of noticed about this game already is the art direction. These simple pictures. The text, the font they use. Everything just feels a lot like the first game, which I think is really cool. I remember the first game being like very, very tragic. So I never finished it, but I didn't read everything about it. I remember the prologue very, very well because like I think Henry's dad was like a blacksmith and then like everything got attacked. His parents got killed and then it's like this hunt for revenge. Just, I don't know. A lot was going on.
At last, that barking was a pain in the ass.
Wait, it says you can chat. Feed, command, what is the feed?
Look what I have for you.
I don't have anything. Sorry, buddy. Okay, looks like as far as journal goes, what are the actual things? It says, okay, what the plan is, find something to eat for Mutt and feed him. Optional. We're definitely doing that. That's a D, okay. Have you got some food for the... Okay, what is the other ones? Hold on. I feel like the main thing is that one. Let me just ask all 3.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Do you think we'll succeed? Maybe we can make peace, yeah.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
I like oats. Now, can I not do the dog thing? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's still there. Nice.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Let's see. So you can kind of pick. I like how we're like persuading oats. Okay. So all these are having like the symbols, but what would you swap for that salt? Yeah.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
All right, we got to find his ring. Oh, it's on E. Oh, is it this? Oh, it is. Okay, right here.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's...
All right. How about playing dice for the ring? So you kind of get to know each person, I guess. Where's the table from? Yeah.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
I like how they had to put that in the game. It's like, yeah, because we're setting up, you know, campsite here. It makes sense to ask that.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskowitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like. I must remind him.
How do you think tomorrow will work out? Yeah. I'm just going to ask, if I get a chance to do like early dialogue, because I feel like, you know, everybody at this campsite's going to be in the game for a long time. Maybe it's just kind of cool to get to know them.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
All right, so we got Tankard and Oates. Maybe we'll come to some agreement. Okay, yeah.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Burgov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right? Come on.
All right, playing dice. Let's go. All right, basic rules, 1 of 2. Let's see, choosing dice. We kind of skim over everything in my mind really quick. Okay, the goal, 2,000s. You have selected points, current collected but unscored points, and we got scored points. Okay, and it says die selected to be held, current selection, held dice from previous throws. Okay. Point combinations? I should probably take a picture of this. Maybe I can come back to it. Okay, so it looks like below are all the dice combinations and their point values. Okay, if you get triple snake eyes, you get 1,000, all 2s, 2. So, okay. So really, I like how they make the 1s count for even more. Each additional die after 3 doubles the value. Okay. And then on the side, we got, so if you just get 1, you get 100, then you get 5 for the 50. Then you get a row of them, which I feel like those would be very hard to do, right?
Well then, show us what you can do.
Oh God, here we
Unless
go.
you're playing for the first time.
All right. So I got 3 2s. That's 200 right there. And we also have a 1. So it says whole die. So if I do like that, I can select those. Okay, now it says score and continue, score and pass. Okay. So, if we're going off of this, a 6 by itself doesn't give us anything, and a 4 by itself doesn't give us anything. But the 1, can I pick the 1 as well? Okay, that'll get, man, should I score and continue, or? Because I feel like if it's going to move these away, I don't want to get, like, eliminated if I still have the 6 and a 4 left over. So I'm going to score and pass just to be safe. I really don't know how it quite works just yet. Not sure how many turns we get either.
Damnation, that's awful.
Wait, it said bust, but I didn't see what happened. How come it has a different color die? Or dice. Okay, so now we got... Oh, this is kind of risky. So we got to pick 1. Or we can just pass. I mean, this will give us 100. And then we could get the 50. So here's what I'll try, right? That's 150. I'm going to score and continue. It'll keep the 4 dice left over. Okay, he shakes him. Oh, wait a minute. I don't like that. Oh, I thought I saw 2 4s as 2 5s. So I'm assuming the way it works is if you don't have a scoreable dice... And it looks like if you have a 2, 3, or 4 just by itself, even a 6, maybe that's what happened to him. I didn't get to see it because it happened so fast. What I'm going to do here is just take my 50 per and then score and pass. Puts us at 550. Not enough to win yet, but here we go. Yeah, it's like a different color one. Maybe it's like, okay. Maybe it doesn't really matter. It says 100. I can already feel this being something I play a lot.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
How many rounds do we get? Wait, I thought okay. I thought I saw 3 1s. I was like, 1,000, we're done. Now, I don't know if I can go over the goal. Because if I had 1,000, it'd be 50 over, but... Okay, this is kind of risky. I'm going to do this, that, and do I want to even include this? I feel like I should, but should I score and pass or score and continue? I'm going to continue. I'm going to risk it, right? Here's the issue. I'm pretty sure if I roll a 2, 3, 4, or a 6 on these 3, and I don't roll the other ones, you know what? I'm going to score and pass. I don't want to take my chances. It makes sense now. Okay. This is cool. Getting to, like, learn the characters, play games with them. So right now he has a total of 450 if he... Well... So it really benefits to get... Well, he actually went for it. Man, if he doesn't pass right, he's actually going for it. No way.
My God! Oh, come on!
So he lost all that. He made the biggest mistake. Okay. All right, so the goal, we're little over halfway there. Here's what I'm wondering, right? And what is this last... Wait, it said, hold on. Playing with a badge. What is this right here? Same level 10, silver, or golden. Okay. Different badges. Okay. 10 badge of head start. Small point head start at the start of the game. Cancels the effects of your... Oh, okay. This has a lot more depth than I thought it would, which is insane. 25% more points for this turn. This okay, this is the 10-1 silver. What is hold on, what's silver do? Let's see. Okay, the 10 warlord versus the silver warlord is a 25%, 50%. Executioner's badge of advantage is kind of cool. It kind of adds a little twist to it. It's like it makes those 4, 5, and 6 count as a new formation called the gallows. Okay, a lot to take in. The gold one obviously is going to be insane. After an unlucky throw, allows you to throw again, can be used thrice per game. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do here? Just look at this to 1,000. So what I'm going to do is that, and that. I'm wondering, like, should I risk it? I already have 800 put away versus his 250. I'm going to score and continue and just risk it. Let's just try it out. I see a 2, 3, 4, of course. That's it. I lost it. Look at that. You have to keep the 800, though. That's the risk you take, I guess. Oh, look at that.
That's as far as I go.
He's already past me, which is insane.
If
I rolled nothing I could use? Insane. Come on, buddy.
Aye, that'll do.
Oh, I'm going to get maxed out here, aren't I? I can already feel it.
My God! Oh, come on.
I got lucky there. Hold on. Drama. We going in. Okay. There's no way I get this unlucky, right? If I score and continue, there's 4 dice left over. And would be tied up if I actually... Okay, I see a 1, so we're okay at least. Here's the thing. I'm wondering, I think to get the consecutive, so like the one on the left side, it says 500, 750, and then 1,500. You got to get so lucky. I feel like those combinations are extremely tough. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is just do those 2, score and pass. It'll put me 1,100, who is 950, but if he beats me, he beats me. I'll go again. What? Did he just...
Wonderful. Ha ha!
No way.
My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
We're running that back.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Maybe you're supposed to lose the first one. I don't know. I'm getting that dog, that sausage. That's all I know.
Luck is on today.
You know, I said it was extremely rare to probably get that, and he got a 6 combination and beat me. I think he got the one that's 1,500, which is insanity. Or maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was something else. Okay. I'm just going to just go quickly. I'm not going to second guess myself. Okay, score and pass. So he had 2 5s though, but he only put 1 away. I guess it's like you want to go for...
Aye, that'll do.
We'll see what happens. Hold on. Of course he gets some crazy perfect combo. He doesn't have any more though, Oh wait, he gets another turn. Maybe that dice he has is one of those specialty ones. That's probably what I'm seeing right now. Is he really going to just run the table again?
My God.
There's no way he does.
I'm
Okay,
done.
850. That was insane. Okay. All right, wait a minute. 3 5s. That's 500 right there. So that would put... Well, I'm a little bit below still. This The 6 doesn't give me anything, so what I'll do is... Man, do I score and pass? We got 3 left. I'm going to score and continue. I'm just going to risk it. I got to get a dub here, right? 4, 4, 5. Okay, that's an extra. I'm just going to just do that and then score and pass. Now we're officially tied up. He's going to roll something ridiculous. Here we go. I see a 5, a 1. Okay, he's doing the 1 at a time.
Here.
And the risk versus reward seems insane if you only have, like, 3 dice left, maybe. He's just chipping away right now. I can't do much. I see a 1, 2, and a 3. Is he still gonna... He's gonna keep going? No, wait.
My God!
Yes, he lost everything.
Come on.
Vengeance is mine. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 2, 5. Okay, so we're... It's like I'm torn. Do I want to just pick 1 and then roll the rest? Because I feel like if I go for the 50s, like if I do this and then... I don't know. I'm really torn because the side here says you could actually start with 2. Here's what I'll do. There's a chance I can roll another 1. If I get 1, it kind of negates the 2 5s. So I'm going to score and continue with just the 1. Gives me 100, and I have 5 left over if I... Oh, I thought I was... Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that... 2, 3, 4, 5... Yep, that's it. Look at that. Boom. And... Score and pass should end it, right? Or does it really matter? I won.
You must have a...
That's it.
Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
That was awesome. Good game, sir.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
All right. Got your ring. Here we go.
Seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the... Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
One little game, eh?
All right, feed your dog.
I know you owe
Where's the
it
dog
too
at?
well.
Hey, buddy.
One little game.
Here you go.
One little game.
Take it.
And then you've
All
got to
yours,
take
buddy.
the last groschen.
Nice. We fed the dog. All right. Little side stuff in the beginning. I'm all for it. Here we go.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Dealt with it. It wasn't nice. I'll do the first one.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That did surprise me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my... And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
All right, get kitted out with the armor, sword. Okay. So I've already got everything on that I need, I think. I just got to put on the trading longsword, okay. Not everything. In this game, I'll say it right now. Someone take a second and just say that the opening of this game just feels like something special. I could see this being a massive win for them. I mean, it's a long time in the making, and I just feel like they nailed it. The game looks good. It plays good. The dialogue's there. You got a lot of returning characters. You got a lot of, you know, people that probably played the first one all the way through are just going to love this as well. And also new players like, you know, people that never finished it like me.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
All right, time to do some combat training. Let's see. Attack. So, by the way, I'm playing on PC, 4090, everything on max settings and everything, but I'm using a PS5 controller just because I like these types of games with that. 3 long spikes in the upper part of the rosette. So, it's like directional attacks. You got the left. Yeah, okay, left, right, top. And then the bottom one is a stab. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's try it out.
Thinking. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
I did like a little 3-hit combo there, so I guess they want 4 now. Okay.
You want to wear me down like that?
There you go.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the
All right,
way.
may see a weird cut in the video. I had to take my dogs outside really quick, so I had to pause it, but we're good now.
Good.
His combat is really nice.
That's the
There you
way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. You're doing great, Henry.
Nice.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Good, Henry.
A slow-mo definitely helps.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
All right. So just hit the unprotected side. Got you.
Nice. Good riposte.
Nice.
Slow.
He didn't move his sword at all.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
I mean, do I even have that? I know I got some. Let's see. I like to wager more if you like. Suits me. I don't want to bet. I'm going to do I don't want to bet because I don't want to... You know what? Whatever. Let's go.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Whoa.
First hit.
I'm going for the unprotected side on that one. Come on, buddy. What you got? Stamina is definitely a key factor here.
Nice block.
Come on, buddy. I like the combat a lot. I'm out of stamina. Let me back up. Oh, we're good. Oh, you can actually battle cry.
Fuck me.
Going in. Let's go. Taunt.
You're no match for me!
Oh no! Wrong button. I like how they're chatting in the background. Like, nice technique.
Ow! Kurwa!
Yeah, stamina is definitely a key factor here, so.
Go, fellas!
Ow! Kurwa!
I am the bodyguard. I'm getting this dub. I love how even like the dog is like watching. He's like chilling, like, you got any more sausage or what? I don't think there's no health bar, so I'm just going, I guess, indefinitely.
That's what I call sword play.
Oh God, I'm getting maxed out right now.
How do you do it?
Let me back up. You want some more? Let's go.
Go, fellas! Go!
Yeah, stamina is definitely a key factor. This is awesome. I'm wondering, can I actually beat him? Because I'm giving it everything I got. Getting a few attacks in, but not much. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Nice block! Come on, Henry!
Oh, come on. Combos, really? Once that stamina's gone, you can't do anything. Come on, buddy. I could dance all day. I'm assuming your armor definitely helps. Like, the less you have, the better your stamina and all that good stuff. But I got on whatever like the default stuff is.
Fuck me!
I mean, I'm absolutely just fighting forever, it feels like.
Now that's what I call sword play.
Come on, buddy.
Piece of shit!
So I can actually surrender if I really wanted to, but I want to see if I can win. I don't know if you can, actually.
How do you do it?
Like I'm doing a lot of damage, but none of it's actually... I feel like you can't beat him, so I may just let him win. Oh, I did it! Let's go. That took a long time.
Enough!
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
All right, let's see. How did it actually end up?
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Let's see. I had to drag you out. Strength. I dragged you apart. Agility. Vitality. I like the, honestly, like the bottom one. Clip things up with the husband's speech.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened. Okay, let's see.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
I'm gonna say listen then.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I'm gonna say Mutt called us Scent Houndmaster. We got Stealth Survival Scholarship. Hold on. I'm gonna say I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I like that one.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Stay silent or he's an important nobleman. I'm gonna say that.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I'm gonna say the sword is a wonderful weapon. So we got sword, heavy weapons, unarmed, and then marksmanship for shooting. I prefer the sword, honestly. I'm gonna go with that one.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. I've got to sneak closer.
Hans just seems like a very reckless guy. Like, way too carefree. I like Oates a lot. He seems very level-headed. Man, look at the stuff in the distance. You can, like, see everything. This game looks so good.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
The water looks amazing, too. I didn't even look down yet. Oh, there's somebody right there.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way. Right in our car. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Like, what if it doesn't work, though?
Hey? What is this racket here?
Look at the rabbit walking.
Let's go. All right. What was that?
Little stealth tutorial, I'll take it. So far, I feel like this game's gonna be a masterpiece. It already has that vibe.
Carefully.
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ją jedí, pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... God, you're a...
We've got to do something. Stay down, for Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the f are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! Just with them. You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the f is mine? What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his torch is quick! Oh, Mott. What the f was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I managed. I lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Man, that was crazy. You're a wanted man. Okay.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Like how the hair icon is them searching for me. So at least one of them have like the decency to leave that girl alone, but still, the fact that I think they killed everybody except for Mutt, our dog. That's
Someone
insane.
in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprint.
You'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think they
Get
can
to
swim
work.
the fucking way across?
This is intense.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men before you.
Like how both games start with some kind of tragic thing that happens, you know?
Still can't see him.
Henry's parents in the first game, and now this. I knew something had to go down, you know?
That tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Oh, hold on.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Nice and easy. Haven't been spotted yet, but...
I played
They're
dice
coming
against
here.
Anthony yesterday.
Stand still.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found
Run,
half dead
quick.
somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Run for it! Full sprint! Oh, it's the jump button.
No, fuck. They're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Where are you, you put-em-off?
Not used to circle being jump. It's insane. I gotta fix that.
Around. Catch him at the top.
What now?
Here we go. Can we go up there?
Hey?
Shit!
Oh,
Take cover!
never mind.
There's more of them up top.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
I'm over here bleeding out.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Alright. Explore the entry point into the rocks. Assuming it's just like back here. And it's not. Okay. Going back the other way.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him.
I'm just gonna keep going left. I really don't know. The fact that they were like right on our tail is insane.
Where is he?
this is the right way?
Think a way out. Hans!
There he is.
Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're a dead man! Curva! I'm wounded!
We'll counter. Come on, buddy. What you got for me? And I'm over here fighting for my life. Come on, buddy. What you got for me?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
All right, new quest. Here we go.
How are you holding up?
Not bad. I'll go with that one.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. Just talk. I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman.
Horseman?
Faster. I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You'll survive. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Henry's hallucinating big time.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You,
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
I like all the callbacks to the first game already.
Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give into it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
Together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
the scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Will you help him? What happened to him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Hurting all over. I've had worse. I'll say I've had worse.
How about worse? My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
All right, terrible fall. Let's see. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level and skill. Okay, we lost everything. You have no choice but recover and regain. So everything up to this point was just like the prologue. Okay, that makes more sense now. Alright, game saved. See, you're bleeding. Okay, so it says do that using bandages. Okay. How many does it actually take? Start with 1, I guess. Oh, wait. I see the little... Okay. So, the blood icon stops when you're, like, right here. Got you. Put the tunic on. I think we're good. You were hungry. Find and grab something to eat. Hold on. It says open your inventory and hold down... I didn't see any food. Hold on. Food's right here. That's what she was talking about. Eat from the pot or pour a portion. I'm just gonna eat from the pot.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Thing is, I can't pour a portion because I don't have anything to pour it into, so I'm just gonna eat from this.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I'm gonna eat until it stops. Alright, it's grayed out. I think we're fine. Okay. What does the current objective say, journal-wise? Okay, it says splash water on yourself at the tub. Interesting. This game has been fantastic so far. Alright, we got a body. That's the one with the, broke in. Okay, right here. Wash yourself. Here we go.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Alright, show yourself. Hold on, before we do this, let me just explore really quick. I'm just curious what's up here. So, it says your bed is down there. Oh, wait a minute. Does this say sit and... Say, okay, yeah. Sit, sleep, and save. Got you. If I just sit, what happens? I'm just curious. Like, does anything change or stamina increase, anything like that? No? Alright, let's go talk to her. See how Hans is doing as well.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
What happened here? I mean, we saw kind of what happened, but I'll ask him anyways.
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Let's see. Okay, how do I recognize them? Yeah.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, And digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
You know what? Let's go ahead and bury this guy.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I gotta say, they did a fantastic job with this game. Like, every moment feels like it matters. Okay, what do we got? I come in peace? Hey, buddy. Have you seen Mutt? He looks like he could be a friend of yours. All right, journal time. Let's see what we got. So, everything about this game just feels like it matters, and like we're still in like the beginning stages. The game hasn't even opened up yet, but I'm so excited to see like what happens after we get out of here. Okay, 2 of those, and then a sage. It looks like it's right in front of us. It says take the spade, optional. I do want to bury the bodies, so this must be it right here. Like it has like the actual weight. Okay, take the spade, pick up the corpse. All right, well, guess you're coming with me, buddy. I should have looted him first, but whatever. Carry the corpse to the stream. Okay, it's back this way. How far is it? Let's see. Man, I love the map. It's just so simplistic. That art design, I'm telling you. All right, compass. I wonder why they do, like, because it's... Yeah, it's like different letters, but I don't know why they don't just choose like A, B, C, and all... Oh, wait. Let me just loot this person. Hold on. We'll see what we got. I'm going to transfer all. Give me that. Grab the body. All right, back to it. Hey, buddy. Just rolling around in some mud or what? What's good? She said like the soil would be... Hold on, am I close? Almost to the stream, okay.
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
All right, Barry. After quite a bit of... That's funny. Like a little transition. I mean, it's fresh, so... At least it's over with. Hey, can we pick up anything else on the ground? No. Alright, let's go get to the other stuff now. I believe it said... So I don't want to carry everything... Like, I don't think I should put the armor on right now. But I will later if I really need to. Alright, journal-wise, we just gotta go get the other stuff now. Yeah, this game, it just feels like... So I've been covering games for 14 years, 15 years this April. And it's like, every time I play a game, the first few hours I can kind of get a sense of like, is this going to be a good game or bad game? Am I going to like it? I don't know. This game I feel like is going to be like a masterpiece for a lot of people. It's so well done.
My shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's going to rain.
How much further we got? It's pretty close by, okay. It's kind of turning, so maybe it's up in here. Let me check. We're close by. This has to be one of them, right? It's the sage, okay.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Let me go and collect a few of these, actually. I don't want to overstock, but... Maybe it makes something else I can actually use. And then we got whatever this is. Assuming we're probably fine. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, what's the other thing called? It's like it's in here somewhere. Whoa, whoa. Oh, it might be. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Looking around. No icons are popping up. There's like this in front of me. It's all the same ones, though. It's just more sage, which I'll collect a few more, I guess. So it doesn't matter. Because it's not like the actual icon, but it keeps moving like instantly. Here's dandelions. Hold on. That wouldn't be on there normally. Okay. Let's just collect whatever we see. So the last thing is like further in front of us. Okay.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I feel like he's probably going to be safe. He survived the first game, so I'm getting a few extra just in case, you know, there's some kind of like healing potential. Might be a pretty long first video. Any support you drop on this means a lot to me. And it's also incredible that they gave me such early access. I was not anticipating that, so thank you to them as well. It is cool. The last game came out in February of 2018, and it's like literally this game releases in February this year. I feel like this will be one of the highlights. Wait.
That dog making such a fuss about?
Something's happening. Wait a minute.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
So I don't have any weapons or anything. I got that guy's armor and stuff. Maybe he had a weapon. I don't know.
Should have some weapon at hand in case there's any foul play.
Work axe. Arm yourself.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's show the top one first.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Okay, well, the issue here, we're messengers and we were ambushed. That seems like I'm kind of giving away that that was us. But this also makes me look like I'm keeping tabs on people, so I'm not really sure. I feel like the bottom choice is probably better here, but I really don't know. Oh, man. I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Alright, I don't like the top option. We sent them away. Lie. Clear off. You're looking in the wrong place. Man, I don't know. I feel like the first and third ones seem like bad choices. And like the thing earlier said, don't go based off of the actual number. The only thing I don't like is if we lie on either of these. I don't know, maybe you're looking in the wrong place. I mean, it's a lie, obviously, but we did bury that body, which is, I'm very thankful for. You know what? Let's do the second one. Let's just try it.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods, too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly Off. All right?
Nice. Go on, get out of here. That was a close call, actually.
Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Let me holster my weapon. I think... Is that all for the journal before we go back inside? Because we got the meds and everything. Yeah, we got the... I say herbs. I know it's herbs, but everybody pronounces it different depending on like the time period, so... All right, we go.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth. I can't tell you. I feel like she's a straight shooter and that she may not, like, rat on us. I don't know. I'm going to tell the truth.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, can't you do it? Well, she can't really see that well, so all right, I'll brew that remedy. Here we go.
All right, I'll try.
I don't know how. I have a little... yeah, I'm going to say the top one.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Man, she is all right. She helped us out. She didn't rat or anything. I don't want to take her food or whatever.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to...
All right, here we go. Alchemy time.
First, go to the recipe book.
Just by press... Oh. Wait, what?
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Well, it'd be better if I just take a picture of this, right? So to do that. Because yeah, if I just take a picture of all of it, because it's like the instructions are on the left, and they also got the image on the right side to kind of help out with that as well. Okay. Well, to the table. So you kind of go like back and forth, which is kind of cool. Okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
All right, so right now we need, let's see. I'm looking at the picture, sorry. So I got wine, water, oil, spirits. What else is anything here? Let's see anything else. Okay. So it seems like all they really want you to do here, so if you go back to the book or whatever, I'll show you. Even though I took a picture, I'm kind of showing you. I also want to see, so need wine, 2 handfuls of that, and then the sage.
Have
okay.
you poured it in?
Wine time. Let's go. Just felt like showing it instead of just reading it myself. This is really cool how they did this, though.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Alright, it says move the cauldron. Got you.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling.
There we go.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
All right, open my inventory.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
So it was some of these, which I don't know how many. I think it's just a few. I'm going to just put... Does it matter how many? It says sort. Let's pick that one, and the other one is the sage, I believe. There we go.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
All right, so it's just right over here. I couldn't find it, and I was like, it's in a bag. I didn't realize that. So once I put it over here, we're having to, like, do one at a time, like instructions, pretty much. Want to do one more.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
So once we turn it over, hold on.
When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
There's like 3 pulls, I believe.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Hey, the alchemy in this game is nuts.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
All right, pour out the remedy. So it says potions can be finished by decanting or distilling. That depends on the recipe. Okay. I like how the game, it's like it's holding your hand a little bit, but it's actually still pretty complex. Like, you got to actually do all the steps, like if you were actually going to do this, you know? Like, it's very manual, if that makes any sense.
Let's see what you've brewed.
All right, we got 2 potions.
I boiled that chamomile on too large a fire, I reckon. Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
All right, sleep until morning. Here we go. So everything about the opening of this game, it's like, first you have the prologue with Father Godwin. Then it kind of cuts to you playing as Henry. You got Hans. You got all like returning characters. We played some dice. There's some combat training. And then it's like that extravagant going for a dip turned into like a nightmare scenario.
You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength.
All right. Sleep and save. Remember the saving system of this game was kind of unique as well, so I think you can save and quit too. All right, the effects. We got hunger. So if I want to sleep, let's see. I'll sleep for 8 hours. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to sleep for too long, but I don't want it to be like too dark. You can't sleep any more than 12 hours. Okay. I mean, if we're going by, like, diminishing returns, I feel like 1 to 2 is not much different. I'm going to do 1. 8 hours.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my
sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday or battered? I like the top one.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
All right, so I got a few options here. I like how you can do a lie already. A beautiful maiden. Trying to get, like, close with her or whatever. Okay, it was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Those two I'm not going to go with. We got my father's sword, and also Yeah, the antagonist. So it's like the person that actually took his father's sword is the very, very top option. And I believe he escaped at the end of the first game. I'm torn between, like, if I say the top person's name, I don't want to, like, stir up anything. Like, a low profile is what I'm trying to keep here, but I'm going to go with my father. It's a very generic response, but it also has a deep meaning, too.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
I don't care about old wives' tales. Think you all think about it. Yeah, I'll do the top one.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright, perk points. Let's see. Player tab. Alright, so right now, main level, let's see. We got, it says 14 available perk points, main level 6. We got speech, charisma, speed, strength, agility, vitality, health, energy, nourishment. You know, they got a lot of different things. I don't know, like, what's, like, meta in this game, but alright, main level. Let's go strength really quick. Oh, it shows the info. Hold on, let's see. You know what? Let's do this one. And it looks like we can't do more than one right now. Okay, we used the one thing for that. Got you. So now we got one for agility. And we got to pick between the two of these. Okay. Fall damage is reduced. What's this other one? Oh, I'm definitely using that one. So I guess that's... It's like shows like so many. Speech, we got one of these as well. Okay. Silver tongue. Let's see what this says. Really, you get better pricing, essentially. That's pretty cool. I like how it's kind of branching out, though. There's so much to this game. It's like, to take everything in at once is... Like, you gotta just be ready for it. What else do we have? Secondary. I mean, we got one for the main level, have we not? Let's see. Okay, between these two, reputation will increase 10% higher, but this also stops you from losing too much. I'm gonna go with this top one. All right. And secondary, so craftsmanship. So all the different available perk points are the ones that have a little 1 next to it. Okay. Let's see. Craftsmanship. Razor sharp. 10% more damage. Until it drops below 75%. What does this say? Let's see. Sprinting will call. Okay, so it's only for sprinting. Got you. Less noise. I like the top one. More of an offensive type thing, but... okay, we got a lot there. Let's just pick each one of these really quick. Horseback attacks. Man, I feel like... I'd rather go this one. Because I don't know if I'm going to be on the horse that much, you know? We only got one here, and it just says the buff from sitting has increased 50%. You can study faster. Interesting. Okay. Combat. What about combos, buffs, reputation, anything else? Okay, so it's like combat's the last one. Okay. Alright, head protection. Let's see. 20% less damage to the head. Blocks will cost you 20. Oh, man, the blocking. That's gotta be it, right? But I have 2, so... Okay, stamina is key. And then I feel like blocking might be the way as well. Now, this might be good. When fighting against superior numbers, That one. Being very thorough, sorry. There's a lot to this game. Opening strike. Uncovered zone. To block. Okay, the next attack essentially got you. Count 3. Okay, charge attack. Can attack again. Showtime. I like that one a lot. Now that's really good. I'm going to do Showtime and this other one. And then heavy weapons. Let's see. To block with a shield. And what's this other one say? Their armor will count as 10 lower? Interesting. And then pole arms. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do the blocking one. I feel like a lot of the stuff I was doing was like counterattacks after I parried, like the perfect parry type thing. Okay, I think that's it. We used all the points we got. What does the journal say right now? They're supposed to follow her, right? Yeah, join the others for breakfast. Okay. There he is!
Finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Was captured. To cut a long story short, I'm going to do the bottom one.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats, mercenaries.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
So I'm going to just go ahead and do the long story short for both of these, but I feel like it's a good summary, right?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Thanks for getting me here. Yeah, how did you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Gelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein.
When's the last time I ate
we'll never
something?
need to take up your offer.
Let me take some of this food if they let me.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know.
I wonder if I can go get some of that stew that was in here. So, that's how you save it, essentially. So you can also save if you just do this right here. Go to save and quit. That's also an alternative. I'm just going to go ahead and use this really quick. Top off my hunger. I really can't find one flaw in this game right now. It honestly may be one of the better games of 2025. I'm excited to, see more of it, obviously. But I'm just stunned by how good this has actually been. Like, the first one was already great, but this is even better. What does the journal say? All right.
I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Let's see. We have to go back for Mutt. Yeah, can't we go get Mutt?
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Do you know who I am? No, we f***ing don't.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the f was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
First we have to wash and change. We need like a disguise or something, I feel like. Or the letter.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Let's just earn something, yep.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I'm not sure which one to go with here. I think just you're right, probably.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Man, I cannot believe they all died, especially after I did like the extra dialogue. In the beginning, I was like, hey, let me get to know them. They're going to be around for a while. I was wrong.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Just be quiet. I'm just gonna not say anything. Actually,
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Is anyone you know going
about
to the
your
wedding?
captain.
Nobody invited me.
Alright, supposed to just go over here, I'm assuming. Is this gonna get everything? What about our clothes? Oh, our clothes look better. As clean as you can get. Okay. Talk to the woman from the pond.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Ah, so that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Innkeeper Betty, and we got Catherine. So what I'll say right now is this game has been an absolute masterpiece to play. Like, I'm actually stunned by how good it is.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
That's a weird thing to say. You were attacked by bandits. I'm gonna say the bottom one, maybe.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. You were attacked by bandits. Maybe she's trying to, like, play it cool so she doesn't get, like, trouble? I really don't know.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us, too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Stay silent? What is this one? What are you trying on me?
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey! I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out. If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what? Always ready. We gotta help her, so...
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can it wait? Let's just do all right.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. That kind of work is beneath us. Do the top one.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Being specific's kind of risky, but... let's just do the top one.
Scarlet's.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
What does the star thing mean? Hold on, I heard something about a wedding. Well, let's try that one.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush. our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Yeah, will they be at the wedding? Who is that? Can I get to the wedding? I mean, here's the issue. Dressed like this, I'm pretty sure she's going to say no.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samine is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samine. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samine is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be? Can I get to the wedding? Let's just do all these.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
About the wedding, what's life like here? I kind of want to ask each thing because it seems like it helps with our speech as well.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
So it's like keeps branching out. But we're getting rep from this as well.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Just kind of getting all the intel we possibly can.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
She's very sharp.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pinch? I think we're good.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
All right, let's go talk to him really quick.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's...
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a hole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No, or I'll think of something. I like the bottom one.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Alright, I'll do it myself. I had a feeling he would not be for that, you know? Nobody will recognize you. It'll be over quickly. You know what? Let's just do it ourselves. Get it out of the way.
Alright, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Where do I fit in? Yeah, that's a good question. I'll carry the sacks myself. That's fine.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Alright, game saved. Where are these things at? Oh, they're right over here. Hold on, what's the actual E thing say? This is Zeph. Find out more information. Okay.
How are
So
things
can we
at
talk
home?
to everybody?
Calm down.
God be with you.
Like everybody's just chilling out. So I'm assuming I could chat with her more to get more intel, but maybe wait, she's got a trade option? Shop, okay. First time seeing this. Hold to negotiate price. Interesting. I'm not going to buy anything right now. I'm just going to wait. But this is kind of cool to see. This game has been such a just unique experience. Everything about it I like.
Look
What just happened? Oh, we're good.
God grant you health.
Oof. It's the first one. It's only 5 of them, so we should be fine. Oh. Manual labor. It's one of those games. I like how they just kind of like took their time with it. They didn't feel like they needed to like rush the dialogue. They just kind of let everything breathe, you know? Hey, we gotta go. It's like through here, right? The second door? Would be back here, though. Oh, it's back here, probably. Yep, with the other ones. There's a rat right here. Oh, man. 1 of 5. What is back here? By the way, in combat, you can actually dodge now. I don't know if it's in the first game or not, but I didn't get a chance to really use it because we've kind of just been on this narrow path since the beginning of the game, which is fine. But it's like when you're locked on, it's like you can kind of go dashing back and forth. It uses a lot of stamina, though. This guy's just eyeballing me. Yeah, I feel like he's like looking directly through the screen at me. Yeah, this game has been fantastic. Probably my favorite game I've covered this year. I know it's early, but my goodness. It's just been such a great experience. The opening was really nice. I felt like it was a lot like the first game, where it's very traumatic. You know, you have all these people with you, and then you just get wiped out. You're like, what are we doing? I definitely want to go back and play the first game more now and finish it. But I pretty much, I watched a lot of videos on it, and I read everything online, and then I also remember, like, the opening. I think I played the entire prologue, and that was about it.
Is that supposed to be Latin? Clever you. Do you know what it means? No. And I doubt you do either.
I wonder if there's any kind of way he would help us. I felt like the other options he would still say no somehow. Which I feel like this isn't really that bad. It's all good. By the way, I'm trying something with this video. I'm going to make it my longest part 1 I've ever done. I don't know how long that's going to be, but I think anything over 2 hours and some change is going to, like, break that for me.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the f*** are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide. Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass? Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stay silent. Don't insult our dead companions. Ooh.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Cut it out. Apologize. We better go.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the f*** out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Man, what we just...
I'll show you!
What are we doing? Come on, buddy. Can I... Little parry attack here. Hey, the dodging is like whoosh.
Nice strike!
Come on, buddy. Wait, there's multiple? Oh, man.
Yeah, don't spare him.
I need to be careful. Okay. Okay, bud.
Scheiße! What do you want? We'll fix this quick.
Enough's enough. Time to die, you
Wir werden dich ausnehmen.
I'm trying to fight the other guy, but this one seems more aggressive, so let's... Well, hold on. Hey, we got him out of the way. Me and you, buddy.
Was du da hast.
Now you want to fight? Let's go.
Fucking hell.
What you got for me? Well, we got two. The issue is
Work on me.
he's over here fighting like 3 people.
Nearly got beat you to a...
Little hand-to-hand technique. Oh, we got another one. Yo, this is crazy. Let me get him out in the open field really quick. Hold on. How's it going, buddy?
He wounded me badly. Right on the money. Fucking scumbag.
That's sick.
What the is going on here? Grab them vagabonds! Oh.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Oh, shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the do you think you are?
Greetings to you.
Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this pillory.
I was only defending you. Yeah, I like that one.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
I got the guy on the right. It's like the heat waves. Let's stop arguing.
Let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
F you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're f***ing useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Make peace. I'm just going to try to keep the peace.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
The next morning? Oh my goodness, it's a long time.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Oh, Sir Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, Why? Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.